All right. I love races, and so let's have a race. These two mass distributions are equal in mass and both have the same radius. And they are arguing as to which one is going to win this race if I have them both roll down an inclined plane. So why don't you think for a second what you think the answer is going to be, and then we'll see which one wins. Okay, one. These are very competitive, so let's just see which one is able to win. 1, 2, 3, go! Look at that. It's the cylinder that wins, and the thin rod fell behind. Why? Because the same amount of torque was acting on each object, but torque equals I alpha. And so with 1/2 the moment of inertia, we might expect then double the spin rate. And if the spin rate change is doubled, I should say the spin rate change is doubled, then that means that it's going to win the race because the omega final will be larger. Let's try it again. Look at that. Every single time the cylinder wins. Now let's say that we have baseball season and it's the bottom of the 9th inning. You have runners on 2nd and 3rd. It's the 7th game of the World Series, and you're down by 1 run. 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. Okay, so all you need is a base hit, and you win the World Series. Okay, so what are you going to do? Are you going to swing away and try to hit a home run? No. If you did, then you would be traded to the LA Dodgers. No, just kidding. Dodgers are good. So you're not going to want to swing away. What you're going to want to do is choke up on the bat. Why choke up on the bat? Because that lowers the moment of inertia of the bat, and so that means that the weird ways in which the ball is moving, you can compensate for it better, and you can make contact at least with the ball. And so what you end up doing is fouling off a lot of these bad pitches, and you just are patient, and finally you get that pitch that you're looking for. You don't need to apply as much torque to the bat, and that means the ball will not be traveling quite as fast when you hit it, but you're more likely to hit it straight on, knock it over the shortstop's head, and 2 runners score, and you win the World Series. Okay, so that's the kind of thing that you can do with a little bit of a knowledge. Of course, the bat isn't a uniform mass like this rod is, but still choking up on the bat does decrease the moment of inertia, and it allows you to get base hits. Whereas if you hold it down near the end, the people that are the strikeout kings are also the home run leaders, because if they guess wrong, it's 3 strikes and you're out. That once in a while they guess right, they hit the ball, and they hit it because they're rotating it about an axis that has a longer radius vector. They will strike the ball harder, the ball will go out of the park, but they'll miss the ball oftentimes because the pitch will be going in. It has a higher moment of inertia, and so you can't react as quickly, and so you either strike out then or knock the ball out of the park. And so that is an example of how we can use the principle of moment of inertia and change our spin axis to our